Right, I'm going to continue along with kind of where I was. Like, and where I am, like, cutting myself off. Every time I do a sort of, like, what I think is a contentious one, it's very often because I'm talking about phrases and stuff that I've had fucking rows over. Proper fucking shit thrown at me and been declared a fucking loser and a write-off and all of that sort of shit. But then a lot of it is that fucking inner cunt as well. That automatic fucking response to me having an emotion becomes an instant fucking crime and an imposition and a wearisome fucking event. And also it's like, having a positive attitude again and then feeling shit again. It's like, well, I'm second guessing myself thinking, this just looks like I'm trying to prove a point. But no, I said from the start, they're just going to be honest. And when there's changes, when stuff happens, I'm just going to like talk about them. But what was it that was going through my head? That thing of not making sense. Like, a lot of the videos I've been scared of making have been when it comes to these things, because I've got those angry fucking responses like programmed into me. But that's because a lot of the time, they're memories of things that have fucking happened. Hundreds and hundreds of memories from loads of different people, and that's what I'm thinking. Are you all fucking sheep? Because there's just the same cycle, and it just means I know that I'm out of tune with society. But I've also learned that only society is allowed to tell me that when it's fucked off with me. If I feel fucked off because of it, I get told, "How dare you say you're different?" These are the kinds of things I'm on about, man. Like in a very simplistical way. It's just everything's so fucking opposite. Everything is so fucking opposite. Like, so many times, I'm talking about one thing, and it will go like this. You just think that, or don't think that, or it starts with you think, and it's something not related to what I'm talking about. But then if I dare use the word interrupt, because they have interrupted me, they've decided before I finish talking what's up with me, and they go, "Oh, you just mean boom," and they're off because they've got the cure and they're already galloping. Now you're interrupting in their head. If you if you say anything more, you're fucking interrupting. You don't listen. Seriously, man. I'm so often left slapping my head going, I didn't even fucking get going. And it just so often seems to me that what I say means something else to you. And I'm like, now I've got this. Now I've got this. I've got feelings that the world declares aren't happening, that are torturing me to fucking shit. And then I find out that a lot of that is because I have such intense trouble figuring out people's intentions around me, whether they're happy for me to be there or not, what they mean by what they've said, always sensing these undercurrents. And then on top of that, now they all think that you're saying something different from what you're actually saying. There's another level of unreality, of total oppositionalness. And so many times I'm literally going, what the fuck have I said? You know what you fucking said. I've had shit to that level. And that fucking baffles me. That fucking baffles me. It proves that I'm fucking different. But then I say that, you're not fucking different. We've all got it. We've all got the same problems. We all just put up with it. It's fucking... Oh. So it's not a problem now. Again. Fucking hell. But then the doctor says it is. It's bonkers. It's fucking bonkers. I can't have any consistency. I can't have any congruency. But the inside is the same as the outside. I'm incongruent because of what people think they see. And I watch them do it. And like that was actually a little example of one of the things that does come up. That thing earlier when I said I'm a poor communicator. And she instantly just, it wasn't like the massive change. She was already cool about it. It wasn't a thing. It was just by the way she replied. I was like, oh, have I just did that look shitty? Have I come across a bit snotty or whatever? Crank the fucking notch up a little bit on the intensity of that disagreement. And the exact same level of miscommunication takes place. And now who looks a lying, manipulative cunt and has been called that. And relying on that one again. Told what I've done now. Told what I'm doing when I'm just confused. Fuck me sideways. No wonder I can't figure the world out. No wonder I've grown up not being able to figure it out. There's this massive fucking chain of events. My anger so often baffles people. It doesn't mean it's not real and it's not hurting me and it's not fucking... My confusion confuses people. When I try and just talk about, if I talk about one thing, they always talk about another. And then I have to spend ages explaining why I wasn't talking about that, what that didn't mean, and then listen to all the reasons why they thought it was. Yeah, why, and he said that because of that, and he said that because he thought that, right, okay. Just sometimes, even people clarifying things for me when I've got misunderstandable can be really fucking torturous. Because it really is just, you thought this was happening, Michael. It was this, Michael. This was what was really happening, Michael, when you thought this was happening. Let me say that again. Because have you noticed when there is that big sort of misunderstanding thing between people, and how often does that person go, oh my God, I really didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I promise you I didn't mean it. I did not mean it. I promise you I didn't mean it. And they have to fucking hammer that point home probably at least 15 times and then refer back to it. And then refer back to it again. And they go, oh my God, oh thank you, oh thank you, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. That's how unsettled people get when they're on the wrong side of society. I just look at them and think, you've had 30 seconds of it. Look at the state of you. I've been here my whole fucking life, mate. But, so when there is those natural misunderstandings where both of you might get a little bit under the collar or whatever, and then people think they're being really apologetic, and they are, and I know that, but I've just basically got to sit there and it feels like I'm getting a fucking bollocking, and I can't open up to anyone about that, because do you know what they'll say? They'll talk about that person, and what they'll say is they didn't know, and that infuriates me, because I'm thinking part of me is wanting to pick that person up and go, what the fuck makes you think that I didn't know that they didn't know? They're proving that they didn't know by not knowing. And I know that because I can see that they don't know, because they're not knowing in front of me while I know about it. And it's just miraculously baffling. And again, this is a generalistic one. It's not aimed at anyone I know. See, I'm paranoid. I'm just going to lose friends by talking about the very real mismatches that just leave me sick and isolated and fucking enraged at being me. That's what I'm angry at. I'm angry that I am this out of tune and I've got to put up with it. I'm angry at having to explain myself over and over again to get people tutting and shaking their heads or smiling and going, oh, you don't have to make it difficult for yourself, and ruffling my hair, my braids. But yeah, when there's real shit to come out, I put it on here and it's made me feel better afterwards. I've still got a good outlook for tomorrow. I'm not wallowing in it. But I'm just being real with this shit as it comes along. I'm not happy again. My head's killing. But, on a night like this, I think most people are having a duvet night. Most people have probably got their onesie on or their fucking blankie or whatever. I'm not dead. just some miserable cunt on his own fucking moaning. Leave me to it.